Everyone should care about being good at public speaking, especially attorneys and lawyers, because here's why. People are relying on you to get them out of prison, or to work with the family estate, or to give them the comfort that they're going to need, really to help them either rebuild or build back. So it's very important. And what I find is that people tend to think that they need to speak differently in different places. Now, I'm not for that. Ideally, if you're going to be speaking at a funeral, yes, it's one way, but usually everything else, we're looking for who you are, that essence of you. And not only that, but you being able to what we call speak your truth to power. So you are the same person in every endeavor in which you speak. Friends, you got to lighten up and keep a relaxed face. I find a lot of people get that very serious look. And in my case, sides of my mouth go down, worry line kicks in. And if a picture's worth 1,000 words and I look angry, no one's going to do business with me. So I am serious about keeping a pleasant expression. I'm not looking for a beauty queen grin. I'm looking for an expression that says you're approachable, that it's okay, and that you're not carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. So I'm looking for an expression that lets people realize that you're someone they can trust, someone you can deal fairly with, and then someone who will actually make your words matter because there's meaning and trust behind those words. And that comes through in body presentation. Rule number 1, lighten up and keep a relaxed face. You've got to be careful on everything you say. Why? Because everyone is waiting to be offended. You've got to be careful. It's funny with my girlfriends Friday night. It's not funny Monday morning at the office. And they will forgive, they won't forget. And the damage that you will do in thinking you're being funny is going to cause great harm. In today's world, you really can't afford that. So really stop and think. Your words matter. Your words have meaning. They matter. People are holding you to those words. How dare you be sloppy in such a way that's going to cause pain? It is important that you start to craft your stories. And what do I mean by that? Everybody's got stories, but they're long. Nobody has time for that. I probably have over 100 stories. I have brothers. It's amazing I'm still here and that I survived. I'm the youngest of 5. So I've got stories for every aspect of my life. I tell this story across the country. I used to teach for Social Security, and as a kid, I received a survivor benefit check. My father passed away. We moved back to the States, and Social Security gives kids a check, and it's kind of about that big, and it's a card stock, and it has holes in it. It was very colorful. And that's the money that you get to buy school books, and it just helps out. So when I teach at Social Security, it's funny. I walk in, I go, I just want to say thank you. And they're like, why? Everyone's mad at Social Security. And I'm like, because you give me those checks. Why'd you stop them when I turned 18? And they laugh because that's the age of accountability. But I use that story across the country for a lot of reasons. And one is, every audience I'm in, there's somebody who received that check. And now we're connected for life. Now that's a story that should be sad. I lost my father. But I don't go there with it. I tell you the bigger picture is that in America today, and literally when I travel internationally, we all have a story, and there's something that will connect us. And as a speaker, it is vitally important that you figure out what is your story. So I'm trying to find connection. And if you don't have connection in any other way, it is your job and responsibility as a good speaker to figure it out. Craft your stories. Make them good. Have lots of them. I always joke, the person you want to sit with at a dinner party is the judge or the sheriff. They got the best stories ever. You, as a speaker, need to develop that for yourself.